Yo, what the? Okay, I shouldn't talk like that because that's not in my normal vocab. Yo, what's up? I've been chilling with this book club. Oh, the ladies, I'm literally one of the babies in the club because I'm under 60. Yeah, joined this little book club. Reading this book, where is it? Hold on. This book, Pray Until. Pretty hard. I mean, it's something I would not usually pick up because the other books that I've had are in a different vein, different, more Catholic-y. Of course, now I'm living in the Bible Belt of the USA, in Florida. It's interesting having the different takes of religion, or just on the one. Like I was genuinely surprised at the different takes just on Christianity. I was brought up Catholic, and it's quite. And I mean, a cultural Catholic, would that be it? But specifically, like Pinoy Catholic, how you believe it because, well, that's what your parents teach, and I see it in other parts. It was more of a social thing when I was growing up, and then in high school, it was like the only place I could find any peace from the chaos of exams in school. And then when real life hit, it's like, well, that's the 1 hour. That's where I could see all the people that I grew up with. That's where I could see the family as well. So just keep going to church, and it kind of blossomed and bloomed from there, and it was good anchoring for me anyway. So now coming here to the USA, seeing the more non-denominational Protestants, Pentecostals, different aspects. And it's been interesting because I don't know if it was just, I can't tell if it's Catholic or if it's like Filipino culture a little bit. Maybe a bit Indian culture. We had a lot of Indians at our church in Australia. How when you become a widow, it's kind of it. It's like, well, that's it. Spouse is gone. Oh well. And that's it. I don't know. There was a speech by Pushpa and how, I mean, this is before, way before I got married. This is when I was just out of high school. She had a speech about when because she's married twice, and unfortunately both husbands have died, so she's a widow twice over. Strong cookie she is. But first husband died. She had kids with him, and in several speeches she said in the Indian culture that, well, you're not supposed to wear color for the rest of your life because your husband's died. And so her finding someone who's willing to marry her, especially after such a social stigma as being a widow in that culture, is not good. And even my mom, when my old husband died, I said, so what now? Like, what's the etiquette? Like, I'm still sad in that, but I mean, what's appropriate? And she goes, for the first year, it's kind of like you wear black, you wear gray. No, a year. A year is an appropriate time for mourning, apparently, unless you're getting married. Okay. But it's another topic. That's a completely another topic at this point. So that's what I had in the background. But then coming here now and chat to people. These ladies, they've been widowed. They've been divorced multiple times over. And they're somehow still happy. Is that the way to say it? Is that they're functioning better than me, but they're like in a happy peace. They're not angry. They don't get angry about stuff. They're just like, yes, it happened. We'll move on. And in one of the meetings we had with the book club, we're on the baby. A lot of ladies were saying it's a chapter. It's a lesson in that. And I went, wow. Holy guacamole. And the penny's dropping now. I mean, it's the year of the snake. I'm shedding some stuff off. I'm getting some new ideas in. Look at this. Wow. Whoa. Hold the phone. So some of them, like one lady with a couple of divorces, she goes, yep, they're all lessons. So I was ready for this marriage that I'm in right now. And I went, that's awesome. And let me get my notebook here. I made this. I'm in a meeting tonight because I went, hold the phone. If God wants someone, he might work through you. That's my note here. That was okay. I have to explain that because one of them, a few of them actually, this is dealing with deaths that they were with, how it's someone's time, it's all in God's hands, and they want people, or God wants people to come to him before the end. So even though someone might be wonderful, happy, and they die sooner than what you'd like, okay, it would suck, but it's because that person's accepted him and he's just taking him home. Fair enough. With that note I made, he was like, okay, probably a lesson in what happened to me. I think, well, I'll reflect on it then share it, but what is the lesson? I don't know. It has been it's been over 5 years. I think I got it. I'm going to work through it. And then, what did I say here? Gonna work through what lesson I think I was supposed to learn from it. And if God wants to save someone, he might work through you. That bing bong, that come through. They were talking about the people when they pass away, when they die, and they're at peace. Great. Whereas if they died previously 5 years ago when they didn't have that faith. They might not have that same peace when they die. I must say, when they were mentioning that at the last meeting, I was thinking of the examples I had kind of relating to it. And one of them was how my old husband, remember one night he showed me his phone. Said, look at it, look what I've done. And I go, it's your phone and you've got Instagram open. Okay. What am I seeing here? It was cars, bodybuilding, motivational stuff. Flicked through and I went, okay, it's your feed. And he went to me and said, yeah, but you know something's missing. And I go, I haven't seen a girl in a bikini in a while, but okay. And he goes, yeah, that's it. And I went, what? And he goes, well, I realized that on my phone, on this feed, all these women in bikinis, all this scantily clad ladies. I mean, it looks nice, but I have my wife here. I have my wonderful woman here. Why do I need this on my feed? So apparently he went through and just unfollowed all of these, even fitness girls. He unfollowed and they followed more men, which is, I guess that's okay. I don't think he was attracted to men, but hey, it's too late to ask him now. He's kind of gone, kind of finite there. And I went, wow. I would never experienced that before, and I was immensely proud, and I felt really fuzzy and warm inside going, man, you really do love me if you unfollow these people who, they are gorgeous, they are a good distraction, but you unfollow them for a little old me. Oh, honey, that's really sweet. And also what I was I think maybe a couple of years ago, I realized, I went, hold on. Also, how did I think that was normal? It was normal for your husband to follow all those kind of accounts online. And we all know how easy it is. You can hit the profile and send a message. It's very easy. Everything's on the phone. And I went, wow. What? Wow. That was like a level up for him. And I think for me, like a sense of better security of my old husband. I was like, damn, son, you really do love me. Thanks, honey, for, well, not only just saying it, but actually doing it. And I guess he felt safe enough to show me. I was like, man, that was pretty good. Good stuff. That's one example of you seeing your partner level up. I mean, you always have faith, but seeing that, it's like, wow. I mean, at the end, he was kind of unconscious, and I was kind of busy crying. But hearing those stories from the ladies, it's like, I wonder if part of what I did, or just automatically, again, having that grounding of faith, help him in some way. I mean, I hope it did. Don't know. Because nope, he's busy. And it would be kind of creepy having a voice. Whoa. So, I was it's a whole different perspective than we had. I think the most I got when my husband had died, a lot of people were over, Sisters of Charity, and the only really good thing that I hung on to, one of the Sisters of Charity told me, she said, you know what, you've hit the bottom, the only way is up. And I go, I'm kind of stuck in the bottom. Are you sure? Because I'm stuck. I mean, it still echoes in my head now, and I go, I think she had the right idea, but these ladies from a non-denominational church, wow, a little bit more punch, and through their experiences, which I found out you're supposed to call them testimonies, so the testimonies of their faith. Yeah, a lot more connection there, a lot more coming together, a lot more connecting faith with your everyday life, which is really nice. So yeah. Oh, they asked me, why don't you come to our church on Sunday? I'm like, because I sing at the Catholic one. They go, oh, okay. And I'm like, I'll come support y'all, but it makes the weekends very busy. Very busy. So I like the quietness of it. That's the main reason. I like going to Catholic church because it's quiet, but no to Latin Mass. Oh, whoa. No. Did that once. I'm good. Right, off to bed now. Thanks for listening to my story.